Okay, I'm back. I peeled the potatoes, I peeled the eggs. That's the hardest part of this. So this is how your potato salad should look before you add anything in it. Okay? So now you take a large spoon and mix it around like so. Like so. Okay. So now, excuse me, I'm going to add, you have your choice. You could use pickled sweet relish, or you could use dill relish. I prefer the sweet because potato salad has to be with the barbecue, and it adds a little like a dessert sweet taste. But anyway, so I'm going to add my pickled relish. And because I made such a large amount, I'm putting the whole jar. Don't be scared to use it. So I'm going to blend that in with the potatoes and eggs. I don't know if you can see this well, but I hope so. Sometimes you have to add more if you make too many potatoes, such as me. I cook like I'm cooking for 25 people, and it's a family of 3 or 4 of us. 4 of us. Okay, now. So I'd say that was one average jar of relish. And I used a half an onion. I cut it up real fine. And, oh yeah, here it is. Duh. Okay, here it is. Here's a half an onion. I cut up real fine. So I'm going to place that in there. And then I used a whole stalk of green onion, and I chopped up into fine chopped pieces of one stalk. I'm going to put that in there. So I'm also going to mix that before I add all the other. So I'm mixing this old bowl. It's a family heirloom. Okay, mixing. Okay. So we got onions, we got green onion, and we got eggs, and we have potatoes. And that's it. So now, oh yeah, and the relish. Okay. So now, with mayonnaise, I would say use approximately, when you're doing a large batch, you use about a 2/3 cup of mayonnaise. And if you're using a small batch, you can use a half a cup. Depends on how wet you like it, but I like a lot of mayonnaise, so I'm going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, those are 7 heaping tablespoons so far. Let's see how it looks. Mix it. Mix it up. Looking pretty good. Because you don't want too much, but you don't want too little. Now, to give it a little tart, I'm not crazy about it, but a lot of people like mustard, so you could use your regular mustard, or you could use Gould's, just yellow mustard. So I'm only going to put like a couple squirts. That's it. That's it. I'm not a mustard person. So there we go. I'm mixing the mustard. There, mixing it up because I don't want it too yellow and too tart. You know, I still like my mayonnaise. Okay, so there. Take a couple of squirts of mustard. Now, I add black olives sliced, but a small jar. So, a small can. So, one small can of sliced olives. Mixing that. Mix it up. Each ingredient, make sure you mix it as you go. There you go. Okay, now I'm going to put my seasonings. So I'm going to use dill seed, and you can buy it at any grocery store as dill seed. I don't know if you can see this. Wait, I got to get used to this. Dill seed. So it has open holes like such. So I would say probably sprinkle. I put like 5 or 6 shakes, but I'd say approximately 3 tablespoons, because the dill seed really makes it. So you see how I put that in? So I'm going to mix that. Really gives it a good flavor. and it's good for you. So, there we go. Got the dill seed. Now, for seasoning. I'm going to use a little Creole seasoning because it's like seasoning salt, basically. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of that. You don't need a lot because your potato salad already has good ingredients. So I'd say maybe 3 or 4 shakes. I'm going to use black pepper. 3 or 4 shakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe. And then I'm going to use a little lemon pepper because that gives it a little zest. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think that's going to be it. So there's my seasonings on top. Because like I said, potato salad really tastes good with all the ingredients it has in it. But it doesn't hurt to add a little more seasoning. Oh, did you hear that? That's my bowl cracking some more. Every time I make it for decades in this bowl, it gets another crack. But you know what? That means that it's just coming out just out of sight good. Everything else, it's the bomb. Okay. So now, I'm going to test it out for you guys. So we're going to see. Okay. All right. Wipe my hands. Oh. Okay, so we're going to test it. So this is what your potato salad looks like. Yum, yum. Today is the 4th of July, so there will be people testing it. And I'm just going to test a sample of it here. So pretty with the green. And this is what your potato salad should look like. So now I'm going to test it and I'll let you know how it tastes. Make sure you get all the onion and everything in your first bite. Here we go. That's too good. This is too good to be true. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. I'll be coming out with a lot of the dishes that I cook. I make up some of my own recipes and I invent different things. So people seem to like it. So I hope you'll love it too. But thank you for watching SlotGirlCheryl's Kitchen and more. Let me give you some. Gotta taste it. It's so good. Thank you for watching.